Hey, everybody.
Hi.
It is day 2 of Matthew, the
Yes.
first 31 days with Jesus.
Yes,
So what are we doing?
Today we're going to be Matthew 9, 18 through 26. This is about the woman who was healed. And I love her faith.
With the issue of blood.
With the issue of blood. I love her faith because she spoke it.
But then it's also Jairus and his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a twofold story going on right here.
It's a really cool
Yeah.
story. Yeah. So while he was saying this, a synagogue leader came to him and knelt before him and said, "My daughter has just died, but come and put your hand on her and she will live." Jesus got up and went with him, and so did his disciples. First off, he believed that Jesus could raise his daughter from the dead.
Yeah, well, he was a synagogue leader.
He was a synagogue
That's amazing.
leader. Yeah.
So he'd been hearing about him, most likely, or maybe seeing around town.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just then, a woman who had been subject to bleeding for 12 years came up behind him and touched the edge of his cloak. She said to herself, if only I touch his cloak, I will be healed. So
Wow.
she believed when she said.
Yeah.
And Jesus turned and saw her and said, "Take heart, daughter." This is verse 22. Your faith has healed you. And the woman was healed at that moment. When Jesus entered the synagogue leader's house, this goes on in verse 23, he saw a noisy crowd and people playing pipes. And he said, "Go away, the girl is not dead, but asleep." But they laughed at him. And after that, the crowd had left. He went up to the room, took the girl by the hand, and she got up. And news of this spread throughout the whole region.
Holy fire. So we have a twofold story right there. And if we read it in a different context, I mean, you can go through the Gospels and see some of the same biblical accounts of what Jesus did. But, if we go through Luke in this story, it talks about the crowds around him. Mm-hmm. And the synagogue leader came up to him. But then the woman with the issue of blood went crawling through or moving through the crowd as best she could.
But there's two things they both had in common. They
Yeah.
both spoke. He told Jesus, he said, but come, put your hand on her and she will live. And she says, if I touch his cloak, I will be healed.
I will be healed.
So both were touching Jesus.
Yeah. And then
what do you need to touch Jesus from today?
Right. But what did he say to her?
Your faith has healed you.
Your faith has healed you. Both of them knew that he could heal them. Yeah. Both of them knew. Both of them had heard of him. In Luke, it says the woman had heard of him. Yeah. Maybe heard teaching of his. You've now heard of him, if this is your first time.
Yeah.
And so it is the faith in believing what we cannot yet see. Right. Jairus believed his daughter would be healed, and she was. Mm-hmm. The woman with the issue of blood believed that she would be healed, and she was. Yeah. All through faith. Yeah. Faith is not just hoping and wishing. Faith is believing, and now we can say believing in the Word, believing in Jesus. By Him, we are healed by His stripes. Yep. We are post-resurrection. Yeah. So we are blessed with His healing, but it is about faith. Believe the Word of God. Believe the Lord. Believe what He is saying to you.
And don't be afraid to ask.
Right. So I'll go back to what Mike said. What do you need today? Yeah. Wow. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.